What's up and welcome back. I'm John Stark from MacTheMovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic. And I saw the new one, so I wanted to see the original. This is Nosferatu, the original silent 1927 film. And it has audio description. And you're wondering to yourself, how does it have audio description, sir? What's that experience like? You can actually experience it for yourself, and you don't need anything. You're already here. You're on YouTube because you're watching my video. Guess what? It's on YouTube because guess what? It's in the public domain. So just search Nosferatu with audio description and it'll bring it up for you. It's not piracy, it's public domain. So anybody can put audio description on it. And actually, a really solid team worked on audio description. It's not like homegrown audio description, um, but they actually went to the trouble of putting it and uploading. It's got like 11,000 views, which feels kind of low for Nosferatu with audio description, but also it does have open audio description. It's not something you switch on and off. Like you just push play and it's there. So it really is sort of just for like blind and low vision people. Um, whatever. So yeah, Nosferatu. So give it a once over, and check out the audio description, which has a lot in the. So it uses. We used to front the credits. I don't know why I'm explaining this, but we used to front credits instead of at the end. Back in the day, movies just kind of ended. Uh, I'm sure people would love that nowadays to put all the credits in the front because nobody stays for the credits. They'll get up and leave. Unless it's a Marvel movie and you put like a teaser at the end. Um, so yeah, most of the people who are in those long scrolls, nobody sits through 7 minutes of credits. Although at the beginning, if you just started putting 7 minutes, everybody would just show up late and then you miss the previews. People would find a way. They'd find a way around it. So the credits are not very long, but it's enough time to be able to allow the narrators to credit themselves and how they got there, like who made it and why, how it was funded or whatever, and then also to read you the opening titles. So I also, in addition to watching the original Nosferatu, also am releasing my review for Shadow of the Vampire, which is the movie that's sort of based on the filming of Nosferatu, loosely based on, somewhat based on the filming of Nosferatu. And this was interesting because it's a silent movie, so the film relies heavily on audio description. It's not that long. It's like an hour and 24 minutes, I want to say. It was a pretty quick watch. And it follows the same plot that I just saw. I'd actually never seen Nosferatu. I openly admit to that. It's one of the reasons I felt like I needed to watch it with audio description on YouTube. And it's it feels like basically what I saw, that we just turned into a remake. Same plot, just like the older version of it, just like the original OG version before we had a ton of visual effects to throw at things, and before the talkies came to town, those kind of things. I've also seen this for sighted people. I've also seen this. We went to the trouble of colorizing it. So I know I've seen this on Amazon, colorized. It might be other places. So if you're really interested in seeing, and if you just hate black and white movies, I mean, colorizing is something they do after the fact. So it's not necessarily, just watch the damn movie as black and white. It's just a black and white movie. We made black and white movies for years. It's okay. You don't need it colorized. I don't. It's a dark movie anyway. It's about a vampire. I don't know what kind of colors. It's not. It's not like Technicolor Wizard of Oz or anything like that. So I don't quite understand why we colorized it. But anyway, yeah, certainly it's an experience, and it's definitely an exercise in audio description that I really appreciated, following the story of of Jonathan, and all of these characters that you know. It's very close to the Dracula story. Uh, Count Dracula is looking for a new home, and um, Jonathan is off to, and he's got a young bride with him, and off to talk to Dracula about potential of having this new house. And I I liked it was fine. I do like the remake. So Robert Eggers' remake a lot, and this just sort of gave me context. And it's just on YouTube, so you just watch it. I have my first YouTube review of anything, so you don't need to download an app for streaming service because, like I said, you're already here, so you're already on YouTube. You just need to go to that video if you're really interested to watch Nosferatu. Anyway, I don't need to talk about it. It's a film classic, regardless of what I have to say about it or not. Um, and I can't say that it's long because it's like an hour and 24 minutes. So that's, I mean, you're in and out. So I don't know what else to say about Nosferatu. It's, to me, it's not scary, but then again, it's just audio description. It kind of needed, for me, Nosferatu has maybe my favorite score of the year. So that plus the sound design and everything that came along with it that really sort of helped to enhance it is sort of what the original is lacking, to sort of help enhance the theme, the feeling, the vibe. If I had to say what it is, because I'm not going to be like, well, I don't like because it's old. Well, I like plenty of movies that are old, but maybe the one thing that I think that the new one improves on is sound. It sounds way creepier. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to give Nosferatu, the 1927 version. Ooh. There's no way to grade it because it's all audio description, so I'd be grading a track. I'm not going to grade it because it's not, it's a great, I think this is my first full-on silent film with no audio description. So I don't know what I'm grading. I like the audio description track. Yeah, I can't see any of the movie. So there's no dialogue or anything like that. So I feel like my grade is reflective solely on the audio description and the ability to do it. So I've never graded just audio description. So I'm actually going to pass on grading it. Just because of the way that I experience it is not necessarily reflective of the movie itself. But I'm very appreciative that the audio description is there, so I was able to understand and experience the story, but I also understood and experienced the story through Robert Eggers' movie, which also includes dialogue, score, sound design, all those other things. So, yeah, check out some version of Nosferatu if you want, or any vampire flick or TV show or something with vampires. But until next time, I'll see you guys on the other side.